Hi everybody. I got me over there in the corner apparently. Unfortunately, the free one only allows you to connect to Twitch and not Kick, so I thought I'd get some fun animations and there's nothing to be had, so whatever. But you know, at least there's someone to look at, right? Especially at this outfit in 7 days, that would be hella cool. The hair too. We used to be able to hide our helmets in 7 days, which would have been nice, but now you're not allowed to. And we used to be able to dye our clothes. We can still dye them, but just like, they don't actually show. As far as I know. Thanks! And help me picked it out. They really should have a cyberpunk outfit in 7 days. I'm just gonna work on the fence. You don't have to watch me. Or the inner wall or whatever it's called. Actually, I think first I need to go mine some iron and stuff. And get the forges going. I don't know. Oh wait.
Great to see you, Master.
Okay, she's 6 of them. That'll do me for a little bit. Won't be able to do that for long. I need stone, so of course naturally I'm digging clay. But I think the next layer is all stone, so... Welcome, viewers. We have 2 viewers now. I'm sorry, if you want to back out of watching me stream right now, that's fine. I'm just going to be digging like forever, so I would welcome conversation. I really should add my Discord link. I need to figure out how. And then, yeah, people are welcome to come chat with me. But I need to set up a just streaming channel, so that way, yeah, all my friends and stuff are held private. Oh, I'll get that later. So yeah, today's big one was getting the avatar set up. Yep. I just want to work on the fence on my day off work. I should be doing chores, but my god, we have no air conditioning, and it's like 100 degrees here at night, and it's awful. So we're sitting in front of like a dozen fans and some ice bottles and coolers, the aka ghetto air conditioner. So if y'all don't know what a ghetto air conditioner is, you take a styrofoam cooler and you cut a hole in the top size of a fan. You're going to use one of those little turbo fans are best because it's a turbo fan and they already actually cool the air a little bit. Then you're going to put a hole in the one end of it. You're going to freeze a gallon jug of water and put it inside. Voila! An air conditioner. Good for one person. There's other ones where they use ice, but like, okay, you're going to have to replace that ice and make more ice cubes over and over, and well, a gallon jug of water is refreezable, so... We had to use them a long time ago when we didn't have air conditioning in our office, but we did have it in the rest of the house. And so our computers kept shutting down to the Texas heat. So yeah. So welcome, viewer. Nameless viewer. In case you're wondering, I'm making a meat grinder fence. We'll figure out what that is when we get to the end and you see the other part of it. Right now I'm just digging down one level. I dig 2 levels, but I won't have to keep switching between the pickaxe and my shovel. It just seems annoying. If I get too bored doing this, which is debatable, I'll probably go and get some iron or do a quest or something. But I really don't want to turn on the furnaces or smelters when I'm going to be outside doing stuff, because then I'm going to have to come run out here and deal with zombies, and it's just a whole other level of chaos. So what are you guys playing?
Ready for duty.
Naughty, naughty little brats. Oh, the zombies that keep breaking my wall here. I say that we're not going to need more clay, but there's a lot more stone than there is clay, so there's not enough to make a lot of cobblestone. Although, once you get down the stone, there's just enough to make cobblestone until you're ready to make concrete. So I mean, it all evens out in the end. And there all the viewers go, bye viewers! I know I'm boring. I feel like being boring tonight. I don't even need to go very far for iron. Alright, I'm increasing the music a little bit, I like it.
I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging on till the hits swinging all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get it back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's name, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes, it makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Okay, I whatever. Oh, another viewer. Thank you, viewer. Be sure to drop your channel in the comments and I will follow you back. If I'm already following you, fantastic. You can leave one of your other social media links for me to look at. Pretty please.
My senses have picked up something.
Hello, Daddy. You didn't smack her hard enough, obviously. Buddy! Them ankle biters. Good work. Do 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 do.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Okay, cook some food. Okay. Those are annoying. See why I like the silver ones better? They don't take up so much space. I'm hungry.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Anybody else? Yeah, see, I thought they came in pairs. These two ladies are just over here making a wreck of my base. Got somewhere hot to be?
I'm changing, you know I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I can't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions when I'm not evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. Second guessing, I was destined, cause I feel I got the blessing. Persistence and obsession, that's how you keep progressing. I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan.
Because that's a nice view, right? A lovely little view. Alright, put some... Open sesame. There you go. What? Where is she? Oh, okay, she's having a spaz moment up there, apparently. Oh, that's right. We can't make stew because we don't have potatoes. Probably make some cornmeal too. How many corn seeds do we have? Apparently 22. I'm gonna make the olive seeds and then do corn next. And then eat, obviously. Hi, Beth. Aw, what a sweet baby girl. It's too hot to hold you. I know, you're just looking for a cool window to sit in. There's a cool spot, look it. Try here. Try here, look, it's nice and cool with the air conditioner. It is way too hot to hold you. It's just too hot. Oh, to check and make sure it doesn't need to be turned off. Hi, beautiful. Craft pipe bombs, craft concrete mix, craft gas cans. Yeah, I don't want to do that while I'm actually digging. I need the stone. To make cobblestone and concrete and all that jazz. What do I want to do real quick? Oh, there's too many choices. I'll do it later off camera because there's just too many choices I can't pick. I was gonna put a different background, but I could do this though. Trying to get it so we can see the blood moon. Well, that's okay enough, I guess. Where did I put this at? I'll go find one of the purple ones later. Did you want to go do a quest or something, babe, or are you just trying to figure yourself out? Okay. Let's go do that. I know a hoarder's house that has a ton of books. Give me a minute to finish this. I just want to get this one section of 4 done. I know, same. It's the heat. And if Walmart were still open in the middle of the night, we'd just be walking around there to stay awake and staying cool. And while it's socially acceptable to wander Walmart, it's not socially acceptable to wander a grocery store and not buy anything, I think. It's just weird. Oh, there's you some books. Go get that while you wait. It always has bundles of books in it. The water's there because that exists. I'm cornered over a river, see? Alright, let's go find my man. Oh, good. Hot potatoes and stew soon. Actually, I'm gonna take this upstairs and put on some cobblestone. Oh, sorry, I got a chill. No.
Ready for duty.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to go to the bathroom.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show 'em what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go walk, I won't let 'em win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I gotta taste it, that got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything, if I can see my dreams, things up, 'cause I'll do anything, make what a reality. Don't let go, I'll make things up, 'cause I'll do anything, make what a reality. I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen no many ones, I just wanna get famous. When I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but my downfall is toxic. Day ones turn into outlaws for profit. All I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
Great to see you, Master. It is a pleasure to serve.
While we wait for him, we're gonna go put lanterns downstairs and remove all the flames. Oy vey, I can't even see. Nice, but I think the zombies still can get through there, so I need to put something else there eventually. I didn't even notice them from a draw distance. No, there's no other place to put them right now. I just noticed there's more than one type. Haha. Oh, there's colors. Okay, great. There's colors. Why, that's a lot of light. Alright, where to go first? This way.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh, my timing's better. Well, I didn't bring my bike. Oops. No, you could ride your bike. Where did he go? There he is. Ride your bike. I have nearly infinite stamina.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Bunch of books at the very top of that tower. That's why we came here. Or at least there was last time I was here. There's just like box after box of books. You okay? Did you miss the step? There might be some splints on the drone. She's full of medical supplies. Yeah, I forgot to warn you that there's no thing there and you have to jump twice. So the next one will fall through.
for duty. All systems go. How may I help?
She has a splint and some bandages. Dude, get yourself a splint and bandages off of her.
Master, we are not alone.
He's just gonna wander around with a broken leg.
How may I assist you? My senses have picked up something. As you wish.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, they can build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders. Like moving boulders,
With
just
pleasure.
to get out of the home, it sucks. I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck. Under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I feel thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I feel thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear. Sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear. Sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks, we finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost.
Master, we are not alone.
Give a fuck, can't stop. Unplugged, feeling overwhelmed. I've had enough. I'm still searching and I'm still I need focus, keep me from hopeless psychosis. If I keep hoping, I got nightmares in my head. I fear thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head. I fear thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
My senses have picked up something. Master, we are not alone. I've got a bad feeling about this. Great to see you, Master. My senses have picked up something.
Well, this is fun, folks. I can't even turn my character. I'll be right back.